Welcome back. Still to come, we tell you what we think of Dante's Inferno. But first... Assassin's Creed 2 was released back in November to critical acclaim. It has sold over 6 million copies, and off the back of this, a third game has been announced by Ubisoft, tentatively entitled Assassin's Creed 2 Episodes. It will be a standalone full-price game, with Ezio continuing his role as Master Assassin. It also has been confirmed to have new online multiplayer modes. Meantime, there's the Battle of Forli, a new downloadable episode of Assassin's Creed 2. This download unlocks the missing corrupted Sequence 12. Sequence 13 will arrive at the end of February. So, at 320 Microsoft points, is there any point in purchasing a further 6 memories for Desmond and Ezio to play? Let's see. So, the story of Forli in a nutshell. The sequence starts with Leonardo and friends examining the Piece of Eden.
This must never fall into the wrong hands. It would drive weaker minds insane.
You're entrusted to take the apple to Forli, a very heavily fortified city. It'll be safe there, right? Wrong.
The city is under attack.
What? By who?
You meet with Catalina and Nicola, seen briefly in earlier missions, and get embroiled in the Battle of Forli against the Orsi brothers.
I take it you would be the Orsi brothers.
At your service.
So the first few missions are all about bringing down the brothers, safeguarding Catalina and her family, and making sure the Apple of Eden is in safe hands. We don't want to say any more and spoil any of the 6 missions in this download. What we will do is let Catalina tell us what she thinks of men who've taken Forli from her.
Change. You're not afraid of me. You will be when I come up there and cut your heads off, shove your faces off my... An assassin.
While looking at the map of Forli, we discovered that a new special memory was available. Yes! Exciting new stuff! We ran, we swam, we jumped, we rode, we climbed, and all we got was another go in Leonardo's flying machine. How special is that? Overall, we found the Battle of Forli to be a bit annoying compared to other missions. The mass brawling at the beginning made us feel more warrior than beloved assassin. Is it a must download? Not really. It was glitchy too, but that was also true for the rest of the game. Anyone come across a gondola-headed man? But our real problem with the Battle of Forli, ripping out levels from in the middle of a game and making people pay to get them back, is a bit cheeky in our books. The Battle of Forli is just 1 hour, at a push, of this bigger story, and it should have been there from the beginning.
Please, no. I don't want to die.
I only kill those who kill others. I'm sure you are no such thing.
The battle between Mario and Sonic is back on, with the up-and-coming release, Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing. Racers will find themselves in Sega-themed race environments, from Sonic's Green Hill Zone to the lava level of Billy Hatcher. As well as standard racing, there's 4-player split screen and 8-player online racing. And there's a single-player challenge mode too. There will also be a host of downloadable characters and tracks available after launch, making this a very interesting contender in the kart wars. With Sega and Sonic All-Star Racing being instantly likened to Mario Kart, does this game offer anything that's better? Well, even with this very early code, we could think of 5 things. Number 5, it's not just on Nintendo consoles. Anyone can play this. The fourth reason this could be better than Mario Kart is the great level design. It takes all the great elements of a Mario Kart track and then adds a bit more wow. Hold tight, boys, I'm gonna hit the corkscrew. Yeehaw! Reason number 3, the AI's better. Second place in our chart of reasons why this is better than Mario Kart, speed. Feel the rush. And the number one reason this game is possibly better than Mario Kart is that it includes a host of fantastic games characters to choose from, with more to come as downloadable content, and not one of them being a really annoying red-faced mustachioed plumber.
I won. I can't believe it.
In this preview of Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing, we had access to 3 of the mission modes. The first being with Dr. Eggman here, in his beefy truck. Now, what you have to do here is collect all the emeralds to advance your pass level to an A grade, seen at the top right. Not only do you have to hit every emerald as you speed around, you must also finish the lap before the timer runs out. Go! Next is a drifting challenge. Score an A grade to progress. So throw that backside out, boys. Final bend. Drift-tastic. Next mission, Sonic must shoot pesky crabs using the boxing glove weapon. A particularly tricky challenge. Gotcha! Seems that even the best don't always finish first.
It's going to crack out there!
And on the same Green Hill Zone inspired level, we're going to see if Amy can increase her position over this final lap of the race to come in first. This power-up gives Amy a shield. Nice for protection, but what Amy really needed was a speed boost.
Get ready, Susan! And the chaos spins down, but not out. You better believe it.
Just Ryo in front now.
Stellar hit by Amy.
Time to take a shortcut. Ryo is still in the lead. Oh no, Amy's been taken out and knocked into third place.
What the?
Women drivers, eh?
Ryo Azuki puts in a magnificent performance to grab top spot.
Time now to conclude our preview of Dante's Inferno. Dante's Inferno will strike anyone who's played Sony's God of War games with a feeling of déjà vu. Here are some distinct similarities. For a start, both take place in a classical fantasy setting. Dante's scythe works a lot like the blades chained to Kratos' arms. Gameplay features a similar combo system, combining light and heavy attacks. Not only are their moves comparable, the controller's button layout is identical. Beaten enemies leave behind glowing spheres for you to absorb. The power-up fountains are a lot like the chests in God of War. Each game features a fair bit of female nudity. The block sliding puzzles are very much alike. Both games feature some truly enormous bosses, and a lot of the action relies on reflex button pressing. They say that imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, and to be fair, Dante's lead level designer, Michael Chen, previously worked on God of War 1 and 2, so maybe some of these things were his idea in the first place. Dropping into hell, you can't really expect to be greeted by something nice, but this toothsome terror is almost enough to make you want to leave Beatrice's soul here and head for home. Meet Cerberus, guardian at the gates of gluttony. This dog should definitely be kept on a lead or three. Dante's got to keep on his toes here and try to dodge the spat-out lumps and snapping jaws. Unplugging these bits in the ground lets out a jet of hellfire which will scorch our foe, if we're lucky. Now's the time to give it some serious dental work. Make it over to the icon and you can trigger a quick time sequence. Which will eventually scythe through the first of its 3 necks. Tackle the right side in the same way, and before long, Cerberus will be down to his last head. At this point, it gets really annoyed. Make good use of your opportunities to strike, and you'll soon be faced with another test of your ability to react to a prompt with the correct button press. But wait, it looks like Middlehead has learned from the other's mistakes. Ah, perhaps Dante's not quite finished. You should be pretty good at this quick time event malarkey by now.
You there, stand aside from those that are dead.
Judging by our descent into Dante's Hell so far, developers Visceral Games have a title that might just give that grumpy Spartan Kratos a run for his money. We reckon this one has plenty to offer fans of the genre. The visuals are highly polished, both in-game and for the cutscenes. The audio is also expertly handled, if a little unpleasant. You can almost feel the pain in the blood-curdling screams that echo around Hell's caverns. But most crucially for a game of this type, the controls feel right, and the fighting system with its multi-layered combos is robust and satisfying. Dante's Inferno won't win any awards for its originality, but that's by no means a bad thing when the action's as good as this.